Segment is sponsored by Coldwell banker King Thompson.
And welcome back, everybody. Central Ohio saw a healthy number of home sales in higher prices last month as the market wrapped up its summer sales season. With me, Coldwell banker King Thompson's president, the big guy, is with us. This is Joe King to tell us more about a program that you have right now that I think buyers and sellers alike are going to be very interested in.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me.
Good to have you.
Yeah, so for over 100 years, Coldwell Banker has been obsessed with helping sellers to sell their house easily. And so through that obsession, they came up with this program called Revitalize. And here's how it works.
Okay.
So we want to take the stress out of selling your property. And so it's very traditional. So what happens is someone who's thinking about selling their house, they call a Coldwell Banker King Thompson agent. The agent goes over and they do what they do best. They serve as advisor to help the seller determine what the price of the property is.
Okay.
But then what we do, and just like today, is we tour the property just like we would be a buyer. So we look at from the front of the house, we look at the curb appeal, and we'll make some suggestions to the seller because first impressions are critical.
Yes, they are.
So then we'll tour the property and we'll maybe make some suggestions about changing, neutralizing some color, looking at the flooring, maybe upgrading the countertops, things like that. But here's where Revitalize becomes such a game changer for us, is then what typically happens is we give all this information to the seller, who then they have to kind of dissect all the information, and they have to identify contractors, which typically they don't know. They have to get bids, and they have to make suggestions. They have to decide what they're going to do.
Slippery.
It's slippery and it's stressful.
Sure.
Right? And we want our sellers to be focusing on where they're going, not where they are. Right? So Revitalize is a program that we worked with home advisors. So what happens is we help the sellers through home advisors get bids, right? And then the sellers make a decision what upgrades they want to make to the house. So this is what's beautiful. So home advisor serves as kind of a general contractor. So we get all these bids, we bring it back to the sellers and say, based upon what you want to do, what would you like to get completed? So home advisors orders all the contractors and they get the work done. Here's where it gets even better. One of the things that sellers don't like to do is pay for the improvements before they sell the house.
It's so hard to part with that money.
It's hard. And so what's great about Revitalize is the seller doesn't pay until closing. So we help them. So what we do is we help them determine a price.
That's a game changer.
It's a game changer.
Right.
It takes so much of the stress off of them.
Right.
So, and it's really all about helping the seller through the process, get through it easier with less stress.
Because a lot of people too may be getting out of their current situation, selling the house because of cash.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it is.
And how does this help your agents as well?
Well, ultimately, our responsibility is to serve our clients as well as we can. So anything that we can do to help service our clients helps our agents. We're a referral business. And I always say agents really love to satisfy their clients. So this helps them to better enjoy their jobs.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What's the market look like right now?
Still hot demand.
Is it really?
Still hot demand. And I would say to someone who's thinking about selling a home is really, I always tell sellers it's like a Broadway theater, right? There's this demand for homes. So start calling a Coldwell Banker King Thompson agent, start taking a look at the things that you need to be doing to prepare your house so we can wow the buyer.
That's great stuff. All right, Joe, always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And if you would like more information, go to coldwellbankerhomes.com for buying or selling or even learning more about this great program, Real Vitalization. That program is there now. We'll be right back. We have more on the news of personalized education from Flex High School. Don't go anywhere.